So here we are hooked up with our stimulus device on here. See, I've still got the IMU sitting there. This is the return electrode there on the other side. See, we got two leads here. This one's the medial nerve, and this one is radial nerve. Over here on the desktop, you can see our little device all set, ready to go, with PY Gamer, lots of wires, and a TEMS unit. Got this thing going here in a second. Just hit the reset button, and it'll measure my tremors for about, it'll do an initialization. There we go, with initialization for about 5 seconds, and then it's going to do 20 seconds. It's actually measuring my tremors. That's 10. And a countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And my tremors, 5.18 is the frequency. And turn up the stimulus a little bit. There we go. I can just barely feel that now. And we're going to sit here for a couple minutes with this rig on. It's going to take 10 or 15 probably. Just keep turning up the stimulus a little bit. It's a little low to start with. That tapping is just the wire bouncing on the desktop and nothing else. There, we'll stop that so it's not there. So you can see my tremor still going quite strongly with even with the stimulus on it. I just turned it up one more notch. It's up to a whole full 8 points out of 50, so it's not a high stimulus, and its skin's delicate on the wrist, so you don't need a whole lot of stimulus to do it. Just enough to feel it in the fingers. You will feel it in your thumb and finger after a while. Seems to be attenuating a little bit, not much. It takes a while though. We've only had it on about 3 or couple minutes. Sorry about the cough. I don't have COVID. Seasonal allergies driving me nuts. It's pretty well stopped. Still going a bit. That's 5 minutes of stimulus so far. And this is where it starts to slow down after about 5 or 6 minutes for me. But that's only personal experience. It won't be the same for everybody. That's 7 minutes. 8 minutes. Still going strong. This is called, by the way, the wing beating position. It usually invokes tremors. I only have it in my left hand, not my right. My right hand has little twitches in it, but that's a wing beating position, and it usually invokes tremors fairly well, if you have them in your hand. And there you see it. It's pretty well knocked them out completely. I'm not completely cured of it. It's not slowed it down, but it has really attenuated my tremor. 9 minutes. This is probably as boring to watch as it is for me to make, but you got to do it for science. It's 10 minutes now. I'm just going to raise my elbow on this. It's a little bit tired holding it up there. Comes and goes this stage. That's 11 minutes. 12 minutes. There we are at 13. I'm going to run this for a couple minutes more, and then we'll take another measurement and see what the tremors look like between the two of them. 14 minutes, just one to go. This runs at a fixed frequency, so it measures the tremor frequency when it starts and the part of the initialization and sticks there. But I think there's some improvements we can make on the study of it, so we can actually measure the tremor during it and maybe change the frequency, adjust it up or down, wherever it needs to go. And there's a couple other programming tricks we need to add in, new things that have been researched in 2022 that I haven't managed to incorporate in this device yet. So do a bit of software development on this too. But we're going to release the source code as it is right now because it works. And that's 15 minutes. So we'll just shut down the video. And we're shut down. No.